Hey Scorpios, welcome to your reading for March. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. As always, I'll leave information regarding how to contact me for personal readings and the name of the cards. Oh, I forgot for a second there. Okay, Scorpios, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Where is this going, Scorpios? Come on. We need better than this, right? I'm sick of telling Scorpios, nobody can lie to you except for yourself. So if you think there's been some deception, there probably has, right? If you're not in a relationship, you could be deceiving yourself. So be honest with yourself. I mean, it can be in many different ways, of course, that we can deceive ourselves or deceive other people. We're not angels or Scorpios, are we? But yeah, you could be deceiving somebody else here. Okay, 5 of Wands here. This is Mars energy. Of course, there's these conflicts coming up here that we can see. People may feel like the whole world's against you at times, but you know what? You always come out on top. So I feel like you could be arguing with people during March, but like I say, it's the time for new beginnings. It's time for a new approach to these obstacles and challenges here. Yes, you're able to overcome these obstacles here with the 5 of Wands. There might be a lack of motivation here to even argue with people. So you might want to be retreating, going into hermit mode and keeping to yourself, Scorpios, because you're just like seeing that, okay, either I've deceived them or they've deceived me. Either way, is it worth the battle? Is it? 2 of Wands, choice is yours. You can battle with everybody. Everybody could lie to you. I mean, what does it really change here? It makes 7 Wands. If you decide to argue with people or confront these people, it makes 7 Wands. Makes a tougher challenge, right? Let's see what the other choice is here. 5 of Pentacles. You feel like you're in a lose-lose situation. Well, the thing about this is, if you're in this lose-lose situation, change your situation. There's a change of situation coming here. 5s are about change for the better, positivity. But you're feeling, that you're between a rock and a hard place. When aren't you, Scorpio? But you've overcome every challenge that's ever been thrown at you. Justice. So you may feel like it's unfair. And I always give my Scorpios extra love, right? So I'm going to say it like this, tough love. We reap what we sow. Yep. I know those of you who are still here, welcome. But the truth is, if you've let all these people lie to you, take advantage of you, leave you out in the cold when you knew that you should have left them out in the cold, I mean, whose fault is it then? Is it somebody else's fault? That they was lying to you? Okay. You could have overcome the lying, right? By walking away with the truth. The truth shall set you free. By fighting for somebody who's lied to you, who's cheated you, deceived you, whatever here, you're leaving yourself out in the cold. You're not giving yourself enough value. That fight that you have for other people needs to be redirected into yourself. A lot of the times I hear from Scorpios, we went through the last couple of years where it was a real great time for Scorpios to make money and they never got it, right? And they're like, well, I'm not seeing the benefit of this. Scorpios, when you're doing so much for everybody else, you're not looking what's going on in your own tank here. You're draining yourself, fighting everybody else's battles or these stupid battles that don't need to be fought. And then when you're on empty, you're questioning why. So it seems like you're stuck in this loop of giving and giving and giving, and then you're asking, why am I empty? Why am I out in the cold? Why am I in this energy of lack? We reap what we sow. Where we focus our energy, that's what will come. Even if you're helping other people. I say a lot of the times to people, you know, excuse me, but I don't want to have that conversation, or I stay away from the news because I don't want to absorb certain information. When you are around a lemon, you'll turn yellow. So if you're around all this drama and all this lack, and this is why we have to be able to cut out those that aren't serving our soul, that are just taking and draining, and these vampire energies. We've got to use this sword in the Justice card and understand we deserve better. We've got to bring balance in life here. If they're all the time, they're taking and taking, of course you're off balance. Of course you're not feeling yourself. Of course, you know, you're experiencing this lack. Same as a bank account, right? If you're always making withdrawals and never deposits, you're going to go on empty. So I'm kind of sad to see that Scorpios, you know, that we could still be allowing, no matter who they are. This is usually my friends and family card, 5 of Wands, arguing with friends and family and them dragging you into their drama, and it sort of drains you and puts you in the vibration of lack. Because you could just be minding your own business, and then, you know, relatives, friends, associates, people around you. This is why you've got to cut off that energy. You've got to make yourself like an energy bubble of protection here, of well-being. If not, you're deceiving yourself, right? If you think that, okay, it's everybody else doing this against me, which I don't believe, Scorpios, you are, then this is what there is. This is what you're left with. Self-deception in the relationship with yourself. You've got to be fair to yourself before anybody else is going to be fair to you. 4 of Cups. So this is what happens when you're around sort of negative energy. It makes you feel like there's no good, because you end up drained. You end up, oh, I can't see nothing good coming because I'm drained. Every time I do make effort and I do put myself out there for people, I end up here. I end up the one on the outside. It's like, let's say family and friends. They could make you the black sheep of the family when they're arguing, and when it involves you, they have somebody to blame, and then it's on you, and you get, you know, kicked out of the house here. You get kicked out of the family, and it's all your fault, and order is restored for their ignorance, because then it brings back bliss to them and their household or whatever there. Do you get me? So then you're out here like, what the hell did I do? What's going on here in my life? Why? You know, because a lot of the times, probably 2019, a lot of the readings was these people need cutting out, or they end up cutting you out and you're left out in the cold. When you don't take action for yourself and you try to get these offers, new relationships, new jobs, you'll quickly start to run on empty, because those vampires won't give you a chance to climb up. They'll start draining as well. So don't look at it like, okay, I'm alone or something here. The 4 is related to the 4th house, your home and things like that. So it might be that, you know, there's changes going on within your home, challenges, but they can be overcome. Right? The thing is, once you've overcome these challenges again, what seeds are you going to plant? It is March, it's spring. The spring equinox is on the 20th of March, for those who want to know. It's time to plant those seeds. Are you going to do it the same way when you receive your blessings, get dragged into that sort of energy and believe that nothing's being offered to you? that's self-deception. There are good things in the world and you do deserve them. It's like, you've got to understand this in your own mind. View karma as your own mind here. If you feel I deserve these bad things will come because your mind is manifesting your reality. It's okay to be out in the cold. It's okay to cry and things like that. What it's not okay to do is unpack there and decide to live there. You get up and you keep going because you know you deserve better. 10 of Cups. You deserve happiness and love and all of this. Family, friends, people who don't want to hurt you or drain you this way. If that means new family and new friends, so be it. Right? Or are you going to keep refilling yourself with love and then let them come in, drain you and throw you away when they're done? I hope not. 2 of Pentacles. So there's a lot of decisions like that you make and go back on here, Scorpio. That 2 of Pentacles is like making decisions, but your feet aren't quite sturdy. So when these people come and overwhelm you, you might even give in. So it could be somebody here leaving you out in the cold, and then when you swear that, you know what, I'm going to treat myself better, the next time I'm up, that nobody's going to be able to take that from me, and then they come and then you just think, okay, I'll give them a little bit and then I'll give them a little bit more, you know, and then you're soon backpedaling to where you started, or even lower, because the divine here wants you to learn this lesson of justice, karma. You are dishing it out on yourself here. 6 of Wands. Things are attracted to you. So this means things are coming in for you. You will have these blessings coming in. It's difficult to see with all this around you though, isn't it? Right? So this is why we should have got rid of people that was not good for us and things like that. So those people who we didn't cut out, but you knew that you were supposed to. Now, okay, we're dealing with it. So it's okay, we're dealing with it. We're dealing with the consequences of our actions. And I told you, Scorpios, I am always keeping it with the Scorpios, the realist, because I'm telling you, I want the best for you guys. I want us to move through this phase, to get to this success, to get to this victory. Being attractive or attracting people in is not a thing for you. Right? You know you can attract people in, but it's the kind of people that we attract in, or it's the kind of energy that once we're up that we let in, trying to help and trying to heal the world. It's not your job to heal the world. I remember one time saying to my friend as well, like, look at the grass. We had an amazing hot summer, but all the grass is burnt and it's dry and it's, you know. And she said, what, do you think that you have to make it rain with everything else? And that was like a major shift in my energy. Oh my God, I've got to the point where I'm trying to fix everything. It's not what the divine wants for you. That's not fair to put it all on your shoulders, Scorpio. So let go of it. Let go of it. What if you had all that energy for yourself, all that blessings for yourself, all that love for yourself? Where would you be? King of Pentacles. So this is a love offer coming towards you, Scorpio. I think this is like saying, you know, what we're getting right before this love offer comes. In my yearly predictions that I did earlier in December, this is like, in March, it's like, get right, plant your seeds. That's what this time of year is for. Laying the foundation. That's the 4 there. okay, you might be a little discontented and unhappy with where you're at and what things are like at the moment. That's fine. It's okay to not be okay. But like I said, we don't unpack our bags and live there. We say, okay, this is not where I want to be. This is not how I envision my life. So I'm making these vision boards, I'm setting these goals, and I'm taking charge. And if people want to fight me on this, there's no fighting me on this. I've decided. It's set in stone. This is not my life. I'm picking myself up and I'm moving myself forward. And if I don't achieve my goals, it's because I've allowed it. Not because of somebody else is to blame. It's because I've, let these people continuously. Maybe you feel like, with that justice card there, you may be feeling like you'll be judged. Maybe not by people. It's not as if you care that people, what they say or think about you. You might be thinking religiously, like I'll be judged, and you'll be thinking about karma. I do good so that good comes back to me, no matter how they treat me. Well, it's not going to work out like that. It's not. You've got to be able to give to yourself. This King of Pentacles is saying take better care of your health, your wealth, yourself, your happiness. Take better care of you, nurture you. Understand that you deserve it. You deserve to win. You don't have to take care of the whole world and ensure that they are winning and okay. That's not your responsibility. Prince of Wands. So there is this love offer coming, Scorpio, and it is coming in fast. So clean up your mess fast, right? Decide what you want so that it comes to you, right? I was just feeling this very soon card. That's what's coming, this soulmate. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yes, this is your soulmate coming towards you, but keep an open mind because they may be different from your usual type and expectations. And thank God, Scorpio, because look at your usual type. Ground yourself, King of Pentacles. Be honest with yourself. What is your usual type like? What is the patterns that you've seen throughout your life? In order for you to overcome this cycle of love, how you've dealt with love and romances. 6 of Wands. How you gain victory over this cycle and understand you deserve better. Because if we're giving and giving and giving and giving, and a soulmate pulls up and they're like, hey, you're like, hey. I mean, it doesn't mean that they're a bad soulmate because they're not interested in you. It's like they can sense your energy and they're like, that's going to drain me. So it's not that you're not wanted or desired or loved. This is saying, look, stop giving away your blessings. And then questioning why. Why? Down here in this 4 of Cups, you're questioning why. Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. I deserve good things. Okay, stop going backwards on your words then. And I told you it's going to be a tough love reading because sometimes we need that tough love. Right? I know, I always warn people when you get a reading with me, be prepared because it's tough love that I give. I can't help it. I want honesty. I want clarity. And look what's fell over in my hand. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. When we're talking about truth, right, Scorpio? So these people who are fighting you when you're being your authentic self, it's not because they don't like you, not that that matters. It's because you're scaring them. You're scaring them that, okay, I'll have to change. I will have to make the same sacrifices and stand in my truth like Scorpio's doing. This is what you're doing. Justice card here. Standing in your truth. Standing in your power, your authentic truth. Being justice. You're being the justice card. Like, okay, you know, Libra's the sign that's being judged and Scorpio comes after that. So you're walking around like, okay, this is right, this is wrong, this is, you know, don't view the world as right and wrong. View it as, it. You know, we have this flow of life. We have injustice in the world. We do. We can't shy away from the truth. That's not what Scorpio's about. You're ahead of everybody else. You're the upgrade. I always tell you guys, you're like, just imagine in 1964 an iPhone or even a page. You're too far ahead to expect people to understand your truth. But they don't need to understand your truth. You just need to live it. Be your authentic self. I honor how I want to feel. So right now in this Piscean energy that we have at the beginning of March, it wants you to feel vulnerable. And you're like, well, I can't really be vulnerable right now. I have these challenges, these issues going on, and Pisces season don't care. It's sending that 10 of cups. And if you're not happy and you're feeling discontented, it might be tears that it's sending you. It wants you to be vulnerable, to embrace that feminine energy and understand you don't need to water the grass. Life is not about taking responsibility of everybody else. How you help those people is by living your authentic truth, and they'll live theirs. Energy flows where my intention goes. Didn't we say that? If you're being dragged into other people's energy, other people's intention, other people's whatever, BS, arguments, just so that you can give them an out, just so you can, you know, take the blame and they go back to their peaceful life, just so they can ignore it, right? My energy creates my reality. What I focus on, I will manifest. If you're focusing on drama, other people's or your own, that's what I'll manifest here. So what do you want to manifest? This soulmate. This soulmate, Scorpios. So let's manifest this soulmate. Right? Let's do this, Scorpio. What do you want out of this soulmate? You know, and just imagine you get this soulmate in your life, and then your family and friends or co-workers or the people you didn't cut off that you were supposed to come in and ruin this with another soulmate because you allowed this toxic trait of wanting to help people. Sometimes we help people by letting them fall. And then what happens? What happens here, Scorpio, with this soulmate? Then it gets infected and toxic as well. You allow those toxic things, that energy, into your bubble, and then it definitely does affect your romances. There's no way around this, right? So do you want this relationship affected by other people's drama, and then they go back to their life of ignorant bliss? Ask yourself this with the Hermit. Look at the Hermit here trying to shine light on this Two of Cups. Everything you want and this light and this love is away from this dark, okay? The Hermit is about self. It's about looking within. What am I allowing people to bring into my life? What person do I know is not good for me, but I'm keeping in my life and they're bringing me down? Out of fear of maybe rejection or being out in the cold or of arguing. What, you know, like, okay, a lot of people think that when you're on this higher spiritual path here, you're not supposed to take revenge and you're not supposed to get angry. What? Have you seen a Scorpio scorned? My God. Of course you're supposed to get angry. And even if you want to take revenge, if it makes you feel better, what we want to do is get to this neutral ground where we're in balance. So if you feel like you want to take revenge or want to get angry or any sort of negative emotion, if you want to scream out in a field, go ahead and do it. To bring back your power, call back your power from those who have took it, those who keep taking it, those who don't respect it, those who cross your boundaries. Bring back your power. Okay, miss them for a little bit. Let them miss you for a little bit. 5 of Cups there doesn't mean that they're not your family or friends anymore, or doesn't mean they're not your 2 of Cups and love anymore. It means they have to come with a respectable offer. It means they're not allowed to cross your boundaries here. Ace of Pentacles. They're not allowed to destroy your foundation over and over again. It's a very teachable moment here. And that's how we help other people in the world. Not by making ourselves go to a place of lack, but by leading the way with the Hermit. By guiding them, by giving back, by living the right way. Lead by example. Don't keep draining yourself, Scorpio. There's major changes coming here though. 555 we see. This Princess of Wands is saying something's initiating, lighting a fire within you. And that's probably as we get to the end of March and this Aries season is coming, right? So you'll get that like spark of energy. Yeah, this is my foundation. There's this money coming in. Why am I going to keep giving it out and then keep complaining that I'm drained of energy or money or love? Because then we've got to understand that's, you know, that's self-deception. We're lying to ourselves thinking we don't know the reason. So it's like maybe keeping quiet when you have something to say to somebody. You feel like it's fence sitting. And you think you're doing it to keep the peace, but it destroys your inner peace. Because then you start having these conversations in your head that, well, they said this and I said that, and, you know, it's right that I be the bigger person. That's what, I forgot what he's called, but I think it's something magnetic. Very long-time subscriber on my channel, has wonderful informative comments, says, is that Scorpion moral high ground? Just remember, the higher your ground, the bigger the fall, right? Get off it. Get off it. It serves you no purpose to have the moral high ground. It actually stops your blessings coming in. Go within, look within, clean this up before this new soulmate comes in so you're not dragging that with you. Right? You don't want to do that again, Scorpio. Like I said, it's not like you have a problem attracting people in and things like that. You don't. And if you tell me that you do, I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Like I don't believe that people can lie to you. You might have allowed it because we wanted to hope for the best and believe at that time we deserved the best or deserved the answer or the truth, but we'd already let somebody overstep our boundaries here. The world. End this cycle of, you know, building yourself back up and being taken down by the same very people over and over again, or a different person with the same lesson. Stop it now, Scorpio. Stop it. I told you, I feel like In this reading, definitely the Saturn of tarot readers. Like, I'm telling you off. I'm like the parent here. I'm like, stop doing this. And bring in these new blessings that are coming towards you here. Be playful. It's okay to not be responsible for everything and everyone all the time and all the bad things in the world, right? To allow this romance in, to have what you desire. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Right, Scorpio, you guys are so fun, but I guess when all the responsibility falls on your shoulder, you don't get to show it, right? Like, where's my time gone? Where's my life gone here? I feel like as soon as we get back to Aries season, I feel like it's a new world starting for you. New exciting things coming your way. Right? With this Princess of Wands, this World card. This reaching for new beginnings. Okay, if you're starting at the bottom, guess what? The only way is up, right? So cliche, but it's the truth. You're at rock bottom, okay. If you're missing somebody, okay. 5 of Wands, you're missing them, arguing with them, you're out in the cold, they won't answer you. Okay, you're at rock bottom. Beautiful place to build. This new foundation that's coming your way, this Ace of Pentacles. The world is your oyster. Go for it, Scorpio. Wherever you want to plant this Ace of Pentacles, creativity with the Princess of Wands, go ahead and plant it. Where you focus your energy, where you place your intentions, that's what you're creating. That's what you will manifest. Like it or not. Good or bad, it's up to you. You decide. But there's nothing sexier than a truthful Scorpio. Tell me I'm wrong, Scorpios. Live your authentic truth. Good luck, guys.